afternoon. Happy Friday. Thank you for spending your Friday late afternoon with me. For quick technology, we're very simple, just movement prep, and then we'll actually use the movements through the exercises for the actual workout as the rest of our warm-up. So this first part's pretty simple. I like to just get the T-spot and get those shoulders moving first. So if you have a band, go ahead and grab it. If you have a dowel rod, you can use it too, or you can just use those arms, reach those arms out, strong to the belly, and just give me a couple of pass-throughs or intentional arm circles if you do not have a band or a dowel rod or anything like that nearby. We're nice and controlled. Making sure we have enough tension on that band to feel some work. And again, if you don't have that band, absolutely fine. Creating that tension through the shoulders, paying attention to that rib cage that it's not flaring. Last 3, 2, and relax. Very simple lower body prep. We're going to go into our hinge, squat, double lunge, 5 reps, athletic stance, punch those hips back, strong hinge, deep squat, double lunge. Work through this at your pace. 5 reps total. Hinge, squat, nice strong double lunge, strong through that rib cage. If you need to go a little bit slower, it's absolutely fine. You'll have a little bit of time to catch up. Pay attention to how that body's feeling. I'm gonna go 2 more. Hinge, squat, double lunge. Last one for me. Excellent. Let's wrap those up. All right, take a big breath. If you have a lighter weight nearby, go ahead and grab that, whether it be a dumbbell or kettlebell. I tend to like to work with kettlebells for the weights that I have in my home. So I'm going to be demoing mainly with those today. All right, so for our first superset that we have today, we have an alternating squat, clean, and press, and it will be single arm. So what that looks like, I'll give you a quick visual and then ask you to join me. Athletic stance, that kettlebell or dumbbells between the feet. I'm going to work that hinge. I'm going to pull those hips down. And I'm going to stand, pull it to a rack position. But as soon as it hits that rack position, I'm going to squat down, punch, all the way back down, switching hands. All right? So join me. We're going to do 6 reps total. I don't care which hand you start off with because we're alternating. Go ahead and grab one of that kettlebell or dumbbell. You're going to stand in a rack. Pull down, punch, pull, down, stand, rack, pull, punch, 4 more. All the way down, every time. Rack, squat, punch, 3 more. Rack, squat, punch, rack, squat, punch. And you really set your tempo on this one today. We're just going 6 reps for our warm-up and wrap those up. All right, with those, some of you have seen this movement throughout the week, but you haven't seen it with equipment. So today we are going to work a quadruped renegade row position, one side at a time. All right, so we're going to be hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we're going to work that renegade row, one arm for that set, for that 40 to 45-ish seconds of work time, and then we're going to work the other side. If you're using a dumbbell, you actually have an advantage because you're not going to start so high. If you would like to elevate that opposite hand, so when I'll show you a quick demo of this, you can lie one kettlebell down, handle the other one's up. I'm in that quadruped position, and I'm working that strong renegade row, which is what I'm going to prefer to work today. I got short T-Rex arms. So let's work that one together real quick. Right hand is supported, left hand has kettlebell or dumbbell. Just give me 3 reps. 1, 2, 3, and you can either switch them around, pivot the body around, whatever's faster for you. I'm just going to bring the kettlebell around. My left hand is supported, a little bit elevated, and my renegade row, 3 reps. All right, so that's our first superset today. Second one, a little bit easier, our second superset. We're going to go to a rack position. I'm going to go ahead and rack my right side. So whether you have kettlebell or dumbbell, your thumb is touching your collarbone, if you can. Especially that kettlebell, dumbbell's going to rack a little bit differently. I'm racked on my right side, so my right foot's going to step back, standing tall, 3 reps. Third one. Now I'm racking my left side. Left foot stepping back. So whichever side is racked, that's the side that steps back. All right? So we're going to work each side on that. So we're going to spend some time working these movements here. Then we're going to work a single arm elevated push-up. So for demo purposes, for camera purposes, I'm going to go ahead and take my left hand on top of the kettlebell, right hand flat on the ground, and just 3 strong reps. Now as I switch sides, I'll drop to the knees just to show it looks exactly the same. Dropping the knees, bringing the hips with me. I want you joining me on these reps, by the way. You are warming up, practicing these as we work through. All right, so we work this today. We're going to go lunge, push up, so we can break the body in half a little bit. At the end of class, I'm not going to waste your time demoing the last 2 movements. We're going to burn out those biceps, and we're going to burn out those triceps. So start thinking about the equipment that you enjoy, that you have at your house, that you really like to burn out those biceps and triceps with. Even if you want to work chair dips, that's fine. I'm going to leave it up to you. We're going to give a lot of different demos as we get there, but really biceps, triceps, nothing to it, just pure meathead movements there, all right? We're just going to get a pump. All right, it's Friday. On that, let's go ahead. We're going to start off with that alternating squat, clean, and press to that quadruped renegade row. Again, you can be elevated if you like. All right, 10 seconds. We're going to work for about 45 seconds, so do try to have some urgency. We'll get some rest as we move on to our next movement. All right, 3, 2, let's work. Rack it. Squat, punch, switch. Switching at the bottom. Chest is proud as you pull down. Full extension as you get to that rack before you pull those hips back down for that squat press. 20 more seconds. 10 seconds. Smooth on those racks. Full extension through that press all the way to the sky and relax. All right, so we're going at quadruped renegade row. Again, you can go elevated. I'm going to have my right hand elevated. My left hand's going to be pulling, which I'll change this camera angle up a little bit. If you use dumbbells, you don't have to worry about this setup. 3, 2, let's work. Take your time. We got a decent amount of time here. If you need to get rid of that weight, if that weight is just too much, get rid of it. We're firing off the belly. We're working the quads, working that pillar. About 15 seconds left. Strong to that support hand, pulling that weight right towards that rib cage. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Switching out sides. Just bring my lighter kettlebell around with kettlebell I'm rowing. Gonna have my left side supported now. Big breath. Set it up. Let's work. Pressing your weight back into those feet. You're strong in that support hand, that support shoulder. Again, that elevated position is just an option. If you're like me, you got little T-Rex arms. And that renegade row with the kettlebell is just a little challenging to get that range of motion. Ten seconds. We only have 2 rounds of this superset, this combination today. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right. Squat, clean, and press. Coming back up. This is alternating. So I really don't care which side you start off with, but we're alternating all the way at the bottom. Athletic position. Pull it down, grab on, rack, press. Let's work. Make sure we get that rack position after that press. So squatting, pressing, racking to the floor. Don't skip it. "15 seconds. Chest stays proud. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, done with our clean and presses today. We're going to get back to that renegade row. My right hand's going to be supported. All right, left side's pulling. Set it up. Let's work. If you're working dumbbells, it's actually much easier setup compared to using that kettlebell if height's an issue. So if you do have dumbbells nearby and you're struggling with the kettlebell, transition over real quick and let's finish strong. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. One more. Y'all know the next movement. We're just switching over sides. After this, we are moving over to that reverse lunge, that racked reverse lunge, whether dumbbell or kettlebell, and that elevated push-up, which is going to be a fun one. All right. Set up. Let's work. Breathing. Strong to those hips. Strong to those feet. Especially strong to that shoulder. That support shoulder, that elbow crease is turning forward as we're keeping that lat activated. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and we're up. All right. Moving on to our racked reverse lunge. So again, whichever side you rack, that's the foot that's stepping back. Okay, the other foot's staying put. So it's contralateral. We're going to work across that midline. All right, I'm going to rack right side. Dumbbell or kettlebell, doesn't matter. Let's work. My shoulder's packed. I'm trying to take my right shoulder blade, so the side that's racked, I'm trying to take that shoulder blade and put it in my back left pocket. So I'm pulling that diagonal across my back. Shoulders nice and secure. Belly is strong. Punching through my left leg, my opposite leg. Three, 2, 1. Relax. All right, so we're going to that elevated push-up. You can work a dumbbell here. You can work a med ball. Whatever you have, a yoga block to elevate that side. All right, I'm elevating my left side first, pressing through my right. Let's work. If you're on the knees, it doesn't look different. Okay, you can barely tell. Hopefully you can barely tell. I just dropped to my knees. My hips are still coming with me. So leading through the belly button. "15 seconds. As you may have noticed, there's a reason that I went lunge, push-up today. That chest is going to feel good. 4, 3, 2, relax. All right. Think about what side you just racked. If you were with me, you racked your right side. So we're going back to that rack position. I'm racking my left. My left side stepping back. Let's work. If you rack left side, that left foot stepping back, You're driving through that right heel. You're trying to take that shoulder blade and put it in the opposite back pocket. So you're pulling that shoulder blade across the body. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, if you're with me last round, your left hand was elevated. I'm elevating my right hand this round. Left side, left hand staying on the floor. Fingertips are gripped to the floor. All right, set it up. Let's work. Pay attention to that elevated side. Keep that shoulder away from your ear. Almost there, 15 seconds. You drop to those knees. If you start to feel a little gas, feel like you're getting a little sloppy, trying to create that tension. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, we got 2 rounds, so we're 1 round down. Just hit an X across the body. We're going back to where we started. I'm racking my right side. Right foot stepping back. Let's work. Punch through those hips. Full extension. Rest as much as you need at the top before you step back down. "15 seconds. Four, 3, 2, and relax. Woo! Shoulders are feeling it this week until it's Friday. If you're going after it all week, you make sure you get a rest this weekend. If you're with me, you're elevating left side. 3, 2, let's work. Strong exhale. With every press, feel those shoulder blades pull back and down as you pull towards the floor. 15 seconds. Drop those knees if you're feeling sloppy. Mine are down. Work a little bit of exhaustion, working through exhaustion today. And relax. All right, last racked lunge coming up. So if you're with me, you're racking left side, left foot stepping back. 3, 2, let's work. Full extension through the hip. Nice tall stance. Strong through the planted foot. Soft and light in that traveling foot. So everyone's stepping back. "15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Woo! All right, if you're with me, you're elevating right side. Left arm's driving all the way through. Try to incorporate those pecs as much as you can. When you get to that top position, find that extra squeeze. Turn those elbow creases back forward, and then pull back down. Set it up. Let's work. Strong drives, good quality, tight through that belly. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, so beginning of class, I told you what we're finishing with. Biceps, triceps, biceps, triceps. We're burning them out. You can use bands. You can work dips. You can curl your cat. Whatever you want to work through on this, it's fine with me. And we're going to work 2 minutes, about 2.5 minutes actually. And we're just going to work through them. We're going to rep it out. All right? So, make sure you have your appropriate weights. Big breath. 3, 2, let's work. Biceps. So if you can, elbows are pulled to the side of the body. I only want you rocking if you absolutely have to. Okay, if you really don't have a light enough weight to try to bicep curl correctly, then you can use those hips. And you can use them on purpose. Okay, use that little bit of explosion. Last 4, 3, 2, and relax. Big breath, quick transition. We're going to tricep extensions. I'm going to drop to one knee just so you can see the elbow set up. Whether using kettlebell or dumbbell overhead, I want elbows tight. 3, 2, let's work. So you're trying not to kick out too far with those elbows. You're strong, you're strong. 4, 3, 2, relax. Woo! All right, going back to our bicep curls. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to go to a crush with the kettlebell. We squeeze into that kettlebell. Helps feel a little bit more intrinsic, a little more anterior part of the shoulders as well. You work what you have. 2, 1, let's work. So with that crush, if you have a kettlebell like me, you're trying to get those hands to meet in the middle of that kettlebell. I doubt you're going to win, unless you bought a really poor quality kettlebell. But you should feel more activation, more work. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, woo, relax. Man, oh man, feeling a little something. Going back to those triceps. Again, if you want to go single arm extension, dumbbell in each arm, barbell, skull crushers, chair dips, whatever you have. Let's set it up. 2, 1, let's work. You're strong, you're strong. If you're working that overhead extension, his elbows are trying to stay tight. Woo, getting lazy, getting lazy. 4, 3, 2, and relax. All right, quick finisher, 15 seconds of each. Ooh, what I want to go with. We'll go hammers. 2, 1, let's work. Quick burnout, 20 seconds, biceps, almost done. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Transition over as quick as you can. Triceps. Let's work. To the buzzer, to the buzzer. I wasn't playing a third round with y'all, but it's Friday. Let's get those arms pumped. 2, 1. Relax. Woo! Barely fast for y'all. You get seal claps. Arms are jelly. All right. Give me a deep breath. We're going to get a real quick stretch. Let's get out of here. What I do want to get you to do is go down to the ground, seated position, head toss. So we're going to be upright. We'll finish off with a little bit of hips and low back today. So let's get that right leg across the left. And I want you to give yourself a big old bear hug. I want you to try to pull that right knee towards that left shoulder. And then we can rotate that upper torso into that right leg, towards that right hip. And let's switch. As far as time's sake, that's going to be it from me today. If you have time to work on that chest, you can either go to a lying position where we rotate away from that arm, kind of with that almost like a scorpion stretch. I've done it with some of you in our morning mobility. I really like that one for the chest. Or you can find yourself a door jam. I do recommend hitting out those pecs. Those elevated push-ups we did today are pretty taxing. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for spending your afternoon, almost evening with me.